Did you know? What if I told you the world's longest castle is hidden in Bavaria? Stretching an incredible 1,051 meters, Burghausen Castle rises high above the Salzach River, near the Austrian border. For more than 1,000 years, this mighty fortress has guarded one of Bavaria's most important frontiers. Its story began in the 10th century, when the first wooden fortifications were built on the narrow ridge overlooking the river. As the centuries passed, those simple defenses were replaced with massive stone walls, towers, gates, and courtyards, creating one of Europe's greatest medieval fortresses. In 1255, Burghausen became one of the principal residencies of the Wittelsbach dynasty, the powerful dukes who ruled Bavaria for centuries. They transformed the castle into a political, military, and administrative center, constantly expanding and strengthening its defenses. The castle's location made it invaluable. It controlled major trade routes along the Salzach River, protected Bavaria's eastern border, and watched over the valuable salt trade that helped build the region's wealth. Over the centuries, Burghausen evolved into a fortress unlike any other. Its extraordinary length, multiple defensive courtyards, and imposing walls made it one of the strongest castles of the Middle Ages.
Today, Burghausen Castle is not only the longest castle in the world, it is a remarkable symbol of Bavaria's medieval heritage, where more than 1,000 years of history still stand proudly above the river.
The life inside the castle. Behind these mighty walls, Burghausen was far more than a fortress. It was a thriving medieval community day and night. Soldiers patrolled the walls, guarded the gates, and trained to defend Bavaria's eastern frontier. Inside the castle, skilled craftsmen worked tirelessly. Blacksmiths forged weapons and armor, carpenters repaired buildings, and artisans produced everything needed to keep the fortress alive. At the heart of Burghausen was the ducal court. Here, the Wittelsbach dukes welcomed nobles, made important political decisions, and governed their lands from one of Bavaria's greatest strongholds. Merchants also played a vital role. Traders arrived with salt, cloth, wine, spices, and goods from across Europe, turning Burghausen into an important center of commerce as well as defense. Every tower, courtyard, and street echoed with the sounds of medieval life. One of the castle's most celebrated moments came in 1516, when Duke Wilhelm IV of Bavaria visited Burghausen. His arrival was marked by tournaments, music, feasts, and grand celebrations that filled the fortress with life. The event left such a lasting impression that its memory survived for centuries. Inspired by this historic visit, Burghausen eventually revived the tradition. Today, the Burgfest brings the castle back to life with knights, musicians, craftsmen, and thousands of visitors celebrating more than 500 years of living medieval history. Walking through Burghausen Castle is like stepping back into the Middle Ages. Its vast courtyards once bustled with soldiers, servants, nobles, and merchants, each playing a role in the life of the fortress. The towering gates and defensive towers still stand proud, offering a glimpse into one of Europe's most impressive military strongholds. Stretching for more than 1 kilometer, the massive walls reveal why Burghausen remained virtually impregnable for centuries, and from the highest points of the castle, breathtaking views unfold across the Salzach River, the old town, and the rolling Bavarian countryside. Even today, every stone tells a story, and every corner preserves the spirit of the Middle Ages. Every summer, Burghausen Castle comes alive once again. Knights in shining armor clash in thrilling tournaments, bringing the sounds and spirit of medieval warfare back to the fortress. The courtyards echo with the music of traditional instruments, while craftsmen, merchants, and performers recreate the atmosphere of a bustling medieval town. Throughout the castle, authentic camps invite visitors to experience daily life as it was lived centuries ago, from cooking over open fires to blacksmithing, archery, and military drills. For a few unforgettable days, history is no longer something you read about. It becomes something you can see, hear, and experience. As the sun sets behind the ancient walls, Burghausen reminds us that some places never lose their magic. For more than 1,000 years, this extraordinary fortress has watched over the Sulzach River, surviving wars, changing kingdoms, and the passage of time. Yet its greatest achievement may be something even more remarkable. More than 5 centuries later, Burghausen still brings the Middle Ages to life. So whether you come for the history, the breathtaking views, or the unforgettable Burgfest, one thing is certain. Burghausen Castle is more than the world's longest castle. It is a living journey into the Middle Ages. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through Burghausen Castle, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts or answer your questions. And if you're passionate about medieval history, subscribe to Atelier Medieval and join me as we explore the castles, battles, and legends that shaped the Middle Ages. See you in the next adventure.